Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. And today we've got Fuad and Deji for the Rivals show. How's it going, boys? How you lot been?
I feel absolutely fantastic, my brother. Do you know what I mean? England's playing and is about to bring the Euros with the women them. And yeah, as for my team, I'm glad to get this part of the season out of the way. Because for me, I actually find pre-season pretty boring. And I know that we're getting to the business end. So, I'm looking forward to tonight's show. We've got some predictions that people should like and subscribe. You do well to follow those predictions and stick a little cheeky something, but it's not financial advice. But, definitely we're here to sort people's, help people out during the cost of living crisis. So for me, I'm doing very, very well. And I guess I'm here as Deji Spurs, aka Arsenal Slayer, to let you guys know just a second, you know what I mean? But England's just scored. You get everyone going mad in the yard right now. So it's 2-1, baby, 2-1.
That's it, man. Nah, big up. Listen, Fuad, how are you feeling? I bet you flipping feeling like we just won the Champions League now, beating Chelsea, beating Sevilla now in pre-season. When you saw them lifting that Emirates Cup, I bet you're bare gas now, innit? What is it? We're going to win the league next season? What are you telling me?
You know, the difference between me and you, bro. See me, because I'm a supporter. Jimmy, you sit here. I've been here watching you for weeks, just agreeing with something you shouldn't be agreeing with. But I'm going to be honest with you. The business starts on Friday, bro. That's the truth, bro. I'm not... Like, I agree with you what you said the other week. I was watching your show, and you said about... Even though we beat Chelsea 4-0 and we beat Sevilla 6-0, it's still pre-season. Obviously we all want to have a good pre-season, but we got to continue now into the league. So pre-season, I do take them seriously, but I don't at the same time, because I remember that season when we won 17-0 and we lost 8-2 to Man United. Jamie, so I don't really take pre-season. It's like, I think obviously we've got a good pre-season. We've got good preparation this time. There's no excuses for us to start poorly in the league. Jamie, we traveled, we beat teams that we're supposed to not be beating. We've done well against Sevilla. We've played up on the front foot. So now, against Palace, that's where it starts, bro. To be honest with you. So I've been happy with the pre-season, but let's see where it takes us against Palace, because the test is on Friday now.
That's why I love this show. Sorry to butt in, my bro, no side, but that's why I respect you, because I'm dealing with Arsenal fans up and around the country, around the world, who are getting so gassed right now. I mean, I'm in one of these chats where they literally put City, Liverpool, and then Arsenal to finish third. And I was like, on what? On what grounds is Arsenal finishing third? On what grounds is Jesus going to be the Golden Boot winner? On what grounds has this squad that is still in need of 4 or 5 players, on what grounds has that just vanished? And Zinchenko's enough. And, everything's sorted. So it's a pleasure to speak with Arsenal supporters who are actually just keeping your foot on the ground, because that's the problem. The majority of Arsenal fans right now are on cloud 705, 702 settings, and they think like their team's about to do something special. Second, because the bottom line is, I'm not being funny. People who know me well, I disrespect quite a lot of things. I don't rate the FA Cup. I don't rate Community Shield. I don't rate Carabao Cup. But man, I'm gonna go as far as saying I don't even rate La Liga, to be honest. So I ain't getting gassed by teams in Spain. I'm not getting gassed by teams in Portugal. I'm definitely not getting gassed by teams in the Bundesliga, Serie A, Ligue 1, you name it. I don't give a damn about any of them leagues, because the best league in world football right now is Premier League. And when you come up against Palace, you're coming up against a real team. Enough said.
Bro, the thing is, yeah, I don't know what's been happening to Fuad, but that's probably the most sensible thing he said on this show, because normally he'll be overly gassing it up. I agree with what Fuad said. I think you should be happy with the performances against Chelsea, be happy against the performances against Sevilla. I think everyone played well against Sevilla. So let me get out the good stuff, because it's always negative north side. It's always negative. Yeah. I was actually happy with the performances, but I don't look at those performances and say, based on those performances, we're going to finish third. We're going to finish second. Those are not the measuring stick as to where we're going to finish the season. And that is why I take pre-season as a pinch of salt. You know what I'm saying? Especially with La Liga teams, because their season starts a bit later than ours. So they're still, you know, they're not as sharp, Sevilla. But listen, the way we were pressing, the way we were playing, for me, there's no excuses. Back last season when we beat Spurs, I think it was last season when we beat Spurs the first time we played you, and we outplayed you, and it was fast 1-2 football, and we literally looked like the old Invincibles. I was thinking, right, so this team has the ability to play one-touch football, move into space, moving in passing, playing direct football. That is a standard that should be upheld. And when I saw that, that was why I was on Arteta's neck. Because I'm saying, if you have the ability to play like this, why are we not playing like this week in, week out? Because you've shown us that we can blitz Tottenham that game. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether Tottenham, it wasn't the right manager, regardless, at the end of the day, you can only beat what's in front of you, and we performed when we needed to perform. So that's why I get annoyed, because I'm seeing matches like that and performances like that, and seeing performances against Chelsea and against Sevilla in pre-season. If you don't win and win convincingly against Crystal Palace, it means nothing. It means nothing. It means that when the pressure's off, we perform, and when the pressure is on, we crumble once again, and it's flaky. And it's flaky biscuit jaw, aka Amir Khan FC at the back once again. I'm not having it. There's no more excuses. People are telling me he's got all the players that he wants. Okay, cool. For me, I still see holes in this team. Xhaka, there's definitely needs an upgrade. I'm not convinced with Ben White as right back. I'm not convinced by it. I'm sorry, I'm not. And at the same time, Odegaard getting the captaincy, which we will get into, that just shows me that Vieira is not going to be starting in that position, because that's his main position. So he's not going to be starting. So that's another Project Youth player that I'm not convinced by. The striker, Jesus, has been playing very, very well in pre-season, but it is pre-season. If he doesn't keep that form up in the league, what does it mean? And even if he does, if he gets injured, we're back to Nketiah. He's not good enough. We don't even need to debate about that. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's still a lot to be done. If Partey gets injured, it's the same issues that we had last season. So as much as I can praise the way the boys have been playing, even Odegaard played well against Sevilla. A lot of players that I bash played well against Sevilla. But if you don't keep it up for a league, what does it actually mean? What does it mean? If you're gonna be like last season, where Odegaard turned up 1-2 matches, went missing for 3-4, turned up again, that's the same inconsistent Odegaard. So as much as I can praise people that I normally bash, players I normally bash at Arsenal, if these guys don't be consistent and turn up when we really need them to turn up, I'm going to be back on their neck.
Yeah.
What do you make of what I said?
I respect it.
No, you know what? You know what? Not this is the season where I have to agree with you. They have to deliver now, because you know and I know, like, we've had many debates, me and you, all right? And I've been backing them. You know, I've been defending them. You know, I've took you to the dark oceans and back. You know what I'm saying? But now it's time to deliver, bro. We can't, like, I'll be honest with you. You know, like, now, like, I've seen pre-season. I've seen how they played. I've seen the players. I've seen it up for it, and I made my judgment. This season now is 4th and the Europa League. That's what I want. And
yeah, but easy with your predictions, because you like to make predictions and then you like to backtrack. You told me last season.
This is different.
No. You told me last season, yeah. Let me listen here. You said last season, if he doesn't get top 4, sack him. You're still backing him. Yeah. You also told me that this upcoming season will be in Champions League, and he's gonna win the Champions League. He ain't even qualified. Do you know what I mean? So don't come with your bucaria of your predictions, because when it's time for the chickens to roost, you go hiding, bro. End of the season, where were you?
I was here.
No, you wasn't. Oh, I can't do it live. I'm at work. Oh, I can't do this. No, I'm busy. Yeah, you're busy because you're.
Nah, bro. See what it is. See, no, son. You're a clever man, bro. But listen, you're acting the kings don't work with me. You don't know, son, bro. He's one of them guys who will come on screen, Fuad's hiding. Then he'll be texting me, listen, bro, I can't cope with you.
Nah. Don't make me get the receipts up on WhatsApp. Fuad, you say that, yeah. Look, Deji, yeah. Don't be fooled by this guy, bro. He'll say, next season, if he doesn't get, he's the epitome.
No, Deji. What is she, Deji? I'm gonna speak to you on a real note, all right? Deji, on a real note. Do you know when Arteta come in, bro? I look at it like this, all right? I expected him not to do nothing for the first 3 years. Because when you employ a manager who got no experience, he can obviously, it's put 2 and 2 together, he's in on a job. I know what Arsenal FC, and I know we shouldn't be doing that, and this is a big club, and this caliber, but that's what's happened. And that's what happened. And do you get where I'm coming from? So then when you think, okay, first year, nothing. Second year, thing. Third year, I was expecting the third year, maybe fourth or fifth. And now, the time when he's brought his players in, he's got his full team, there's no more excuses no more.
Yeah.
He's
But
experienced
just
now.
because we got a youngster though doesn't mean that you have to come on here and for the whole year you was on here gassing up this manager. If you yourself,
but
you
it's
by
tight,
saying
but I back him up.
You by saying that means that you don't rate this manager. Yeah, you
No,
said
it's not. I
that
do rate him.
somebody that's not good enough. So why were
But
you
it's reality though,
gassing
isn't
up
it?
this manager? That is a problem. If you don't
No,
believe
but
in
it's
him,
the reality
don't gas
though.
him up. So you're admitting that
No.
you were lying all the time. You
No,
were gassing him
I
up.
wasn't lying. No. I'm a realist. It's a difference. There's a difference between a liar and a realist. A realist is... Well,
So why are you backing a manager that you don't believe in? That don't make no sense because you just said
it's
he's
not that.
a
I'll
novice.
give him time. I give him time. Now
to
I
do
believe
what?
he's going to deliver. That's
No,
Actually,
No, Deji, I want to say something that he says, and then I'm gonna let you go. He said, that Conte is irrelevant, and he said that Tottenham's irrelevant. His words. Fuad, don't go hiding, bro. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, filo da puta. He said that your manager's irrelevant and your club is irrelevant. No, Fuad, it's time.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, you did.
I answered it because you know why I say Conte's irrelevant? Because he ain't Arsenal's manager. It's only you and your fans who scream for him.
No, you
I
said
don't
he
scream
did.
for him.
No. You said we had a
He's
better
irrelevant
manager
though.
than Conte.
As an Arsenal fan, he's irrelevant because he's not our
You
manager.
never said as an Arsenal fan. Don't try
No,
it
but
now.
it's true, though.
This guy,
Bro, it's a first psychology, bro.
Politicians, bro.
But this
Don't
guy
try
understands
it,
where I'm
bro.
coming from, bro. You guys call for Conte when he's up your rivalries, bro. Do you really think he's going to disrespect Tottenham and come to Arsenal? Are you
No.
guys deluded again?
Don't
You
try
guys
it.
are-
Do
no,
not
no.
try.
You
Do not
guys-
try it.
Wait. Let me finish. Deji, let me finish. Do you know these guys? These arteta alphas, bro. They live in a Looney Tune land, bro. They think they live in Mary Poppins, where you can just phone up, come to Arsenal manager.
When
They've been a
Conte
shepherd,
was
League
free, I
Gunner.
said we should
you
sack
mad?
Arteta and get Conte. You said
See,
nah,
this guy
he's irrelevant.
understands.
And you said
it's-
if he was so great, no, this is your words. You said if he's so great, why is no other big club coming in for him? Because he's washed. That's what you said.
I am not going to sit here.
bro.
I am not going to sit here and
Deji,
talk
bro.
about their manager when I'm an Arsenal fan. That's the difference between me and you. You guys believe in hope and dreams. Dreams is he's at Tottenham. He ain't coming to Arsenal. Sorry to break your hearts. Deji,
So you're admitting that he's a better manager, yeah?
no comment.
Well, I mean, that's an easy comment to make. I mean, Conte is definitely a better manager. I took issue with one of the things you said, which slightly, and look, I'm not having a go at you because obviously you're someone who loves your club. You're clearly someone that you will ride or die. Look, I see you going to home matches if Arsenal was ever in League One or League Two. So I see you've got Arsenal tatted on your chest. But you said that Arsenal you're expecting them to finish fourth with the Europa League. Now, were you thinking that before you played Sevilla, or is that after? Because I'm just thinking, are you slightly caught up in this whole pre-season?
No. As soon as
I've been seeing all around.
No. Soon as I seen Arteta bring in Jesus, Zinchenko, and Fabio Vieira, that's when you realize, he's got to win something now. Jamie, Jesus ain't no mug. He's a top player. Jamie, he ain't no mug. And Zinchenko's another one. They ain't no mugs. They're top players. So with top players being in the team, they got to deliver something top and deliver something good.
So you think those two players is going to change Arsenal's fortunes this season?
I think it's going to make a big difference because what you've got to understand, all right, see, I look at it like this. Smith Rowe's going to be better. Saka's going to be better. Martinelli's going to be better. Martin Odegaard's going to be better. Ben White's going to be better. William Saliba is going to make a big difference in the back. It's all left. The tools are all there. There's no excuse no more. I'm not, they're there now. Yeah. If you have a look at our spine, you go look at our spine. Leno, Ramsdale, Saliba, Partey, Jesus. Yeah. That's a strong spine.
Yeah, you talk about spine forward, but when we put our rotation players, the players that are going to be on the bench, they're shocking. We lost to Brentford. We couldn't even win against a B-Tech Brentford.
Let's
team.
let's talk this season now.
Sorry, but that
We're
is shocking
talking this
because you
season
will,
now. Let's keep it this season. Stop doing the past, man.
bro. We ain't got rid of a lot of the dead. There's a lot of dead wood still to get rid of, and we ain't got rid of them. So as we speak, if a lot of these stay here, they're not good enough. And the level that drops from the first team players to the second string players ain't good enough. Our preseason, when we've been with our first 11, has been very good. We've performed very, very well. I'm not going to bash Arsenal for that. They've been well. But at the end of the day, if you don't apply that to the Premier League, it's not good enough. And a lot of these players that I told you ain't good enough. El Nene, one guy that you always gas up to me all the time. He's not good enough. He wasn't good enough.
He's my cousin. I'm going to back him. He's my cousin. I'm going to back him. He's my cousin. He's my cousin. I told you. He's good enough. I'm going to back my cousin.
I mean, I'm not disrespecting your cousin, but when I see him playing, I'm always excited.
Thank you, bro.
Reggie, you know what? Yeah, let's quickly go into Spurs. What do you make of your preseason? Have you been happy? Obviously, you did lose to Mourinho. You lost to Roma 1-0. What do you make of that match, and what do you make of your preseason?
Bro, you know, I mean, the good thing about this show is I can't say something for Arsenal and then do the totally opposite for Spurs. That wouldn't make no sense for me as an individual, but also for me as a person. If you really want to know, preseason for me is about running. It's about the bleed test. It's about the players getting their fitness up, come what may. And then preseason matches is an opportunity for them to get 90 minutes in their legs and to speed up the fitness process. That's all it is. Am I gassed by Tottenham's preseason? Hell no. Are the Tottenham players fitter? Yes, they are. Will we be ready for the first game of the season against Southampton? Of course we will. No one's getting gassed for yesterday's performance against Roma. We were trying out certain things. We needed Perisic to get minutes. He's looking sharp. We needed Bissouma to get a game. My man hasn't really played, but we haven't really played our starting 11. So for me, the music stops and the real thing starts next week, Saturday. That's why I can't get gassed by preseason. What I can say, though, is I am gassed by the transfer window. It's been an amazing summer of football. The players Spurs have brought in are class. And what preseason and the game Roma showed me, Lenglet might be a surprise package. My man was bombing forward, doing stuff that I've never seen Ben Davies do in his life. So I think look out for him. Perisic is looking like he's 24, 25 years old, whipping in balls, running past people, showing pace, where people are saying 33 years old might not be able to hack it. So for me, I can't lie, I'm even more confident. And, you know, when it's like saying, is Liverpool going to win the league because they spanked Man City 3-1? Of course not. Everyone's saying that the Man City players, you can see, they're not fully all firing all cylinders just yet. But give them a couple of weeks, and even my brother Haaland is going to come good. So let's not get it twisted. I think for me, the only thing I would say that is different and why Arsenal fans are getting hyped, you lot started crap last year. You lost your first 3 games. And I think you lost some of your pre-season matches. So people are getting gassed. Oh, because we beat Chelsea, because you beat Sevilla, you're going to hit the ground running. Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park is no joke. And let me remind the audience and people in the room, I made my name as Arsenal Slayer from Arsenal away to Palace. Yeah? Because I was the one who said Arsenal to lose to Palace, Arsenal to lose to Brighton, Arsenal to lose to Southampton, in that order. Do I think Arsenal's going to beat Crystal Palace on Friday? Hell no. It's a 1-1 draw. Those of you who just heard that prediction, it's not financial advice, but you do well to do a 1-0 Arsenal Crystal Palace on Friday. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, let's not get it twisted. I think for me, when I look at that Arsenal team, I'm not convinced. I made a prediction a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think my prediction's changed. Arsenal to finish 8th in the Premier League is looking even more and more likely. So I don't know why you laugh. If you've got a cough,
are you mad, bro?
Yeah.
No.
Live and direct. Don't be getting it twisted because of some dead pre-season games. Let's see what you do on Friday. If you not beat Palace, I might just sit up and just settle myself on the show next Sunday.
You know what, bro? Yo, listen, Arsenal ain't finishing 8th, bro. No chance. Are you mad, bro? Gabriel Jesus. I know you think Tottenham are going to win the league, and you think Tottenham are going to challenge for the league, and you don't read the Carling Cup. But, bro, on a real note, you got to understand as a football fan, not even as a Tottenham fan, as a football fan, before you talk about leagues, all right, one of the most important cups to win in England, and people don't notice it, is the Carling Cup.
Oh,
because when you win the Carling Cup, it drives that winning mentality for you in the middle of the season for you to go on to win the big one. That's why Man City won it 5 times in a year, 4 or 5 times in a row, or 3 times in a row, because they got used to that winning mentality. So when them players come in, they get that snitch. They got a little feeling with that Carling Cup that they go on and fight to the end of the season and win the league. That's why Guardiola's won it 5 times.
I disagree, bro.
And that's how you get that winning mentality. Till Tottenham wins something like that, you can't even talk about the league.
Bro,
That's a fact.
Can I just say something?
And you know I'm telling the truth there.
I don't want to take this conversation left because this is about football. But what all I heard was the trickle down theory. Let me explain to you, Forward, what the trickle down theory is. Yeah, the rich people are at the top, so they spend all the money, and because they spend money, it trickles down to us minnows, and that's how we get more money in our pocket. So we need the rich to be spending in order for us to get paid. How many cars are the rich going to drive? How much chicken and chips are the rich going to eat? How much of that money is really trickling down? You're only going to wear a pair of trainers. So the point being, I hear what you're saying, but I don't believe you believe what you just said, that the Carling Cup is the catalyst to winning other cups. If that was the case, Liverpool would have won the league and would have won the Champions League last season. True or false?
But with that, Liverpool won the Carling Cup to get that winning mentality back. Because when you sign a new player, it drills into the new player. That's why Man City have won it how many times? 4 or 5 times in a row. And every player who's come in has won the Premier League with them. Even the likes of Bakary Sagna and all them won the Premier League with them. So it's that winning mentality. It strives the players and to go on to win more.
I think so.
So, bro, even Jose Mourinho said it. Go and have a look what Mourinho said. It's the most important cup. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to win stuff.
I'll give you an example.
You can't talk about Nike and all that. This is winning, innit? You've got to have that winning mentality stuck in you.
Look, if we had won that bug cup that he won with Roma, what is that? Europa Conference League. Are you telling me by winning the Europa Conference League, let's say you lot won it last season, that's the kickstart you need, that's the taste you need to get the Europa League over the line, to get the Champions League over the line? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, for your players, yeah, because they ain't got that winning mentality.
No, don't talk about my players. You said you're going to talk about your club. Don't talk about my players.
No, but we'll tell you, you're the one who's going to win the league. But you're the one who's going to win the league, not us. You're the one who said, I don't want to win the Carling Cup, I don't want to win nothing.
By that logic, Forward, when we won the FA Cup under Arteta, why didn't we go on to qualify for Champions League and win the league?
Because we are 10 good players.
I get Forward's point to an extent, but you can't say 100% it's going to propel you to win. Because
what I'm saying to you is, but Man City propelled them. But Man City, no side. The fundamental point is Man City have never had that winning mentality, so they had to keep winning silverware for them to drain it into their club. These guys haven't even won the Carling Cup, haven't even won the FA Cup. So when you're talking about jumping in the deep end straight away, but the reality is, on planet Earth, Tottenham ain't going to win them.
But Forward, you were getting rattled by what he said. Where do you think Arsenal are going to finish next season?
Arsenal are going to finish in the top 4 and we're going to win the Europa League.
Can we clip this? Forward, you know what? I realized, you see, you've been on the show and Northside's been having a go at you, saying that you're one of them delusional guys, and I hadn't seen it until just now.
Why? Because I said you ain't going to win the league.
No, because you said you lot are going to finish 4th with the Europa League. That's worse than Spurs saying they're winning the league.
How?
I think that's worse.
Forward, how do you think that's going to happen? Because last season, we had we gave away the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and this guy still struggled to get in the top 4. Now, we've still got a lot of the dead wood currently at the squad right now in the team, We've got a lot of dead wood, and apparently the story that keeps doing the rounds is we can't get anyone in until we get people out. We're struggling because apparently we're playing hardball to sell Maitland-Niles, to sell Torreira, to sell Pepe, etc. if we do end
I'll
up
keep
keeping
Torreira.
this Deadwood, if we do end up keeping this Deadwood, we've already seen in pre-season they're not even good enough. They're not even good enough against Brentford. I'm sorry, they're not good enough. And it's not. It didn't take me to see them up against Brentford to see they're not good enough. I've seen it for the last couple of years with a lot of these players. They failed under multiple managers. Now we're gonna have to stretch the team, being playing in the Europa, playing in the FA Cup, playing in the Carabao Cup. What Bukaria is going through your mind thinking that this manager is even able to rotate this team? A team that take away the starting lineup, it drops level in quality, and the quality in the first team isn't even good enough to even challenge for the league. So I don't understand. Like, you're looking at it as a progression on Arsenal, but you're not seeing a progression at Tottenham. Whether you think their players are world class or not, the ones they got in or not, whether you think they're good or not, it's up for debate. But they filled more holes in their weaknesses of their side than we have. We've got Zinchenko and we've got Gabriel Jesus. We still knew coming into this window that our midfield is the weakest out of the top six. We have not addressed that. We still know that we don't have a right back on the same level as Tini. We have not addressed that. We knew that at the end of last season that Martinelli and Saka, especially Saka, was burnt out. And this is why we didn't get over the line and get in top four, let alone competing for the league. Yeah. We have not addressed that. Pepe looks like he's getting forced out. Who else are we going to rotate? If you put Smith Rowe on the wings, he's still learning his trade as well. So he's no better than the players that we got. Marquinhos, he's just come from Brazil. You already know he's going to take time to adapt. If Fabio Vieira from the Portuguese league is going to take time to adapt, how much more time is it going to be Marquinhos? And even if he is good enough, and they're saying that he's going to go out on loan, what have you seen of this transfer window? Take away Jesus and take away Zinchenko. Yeah. What else have you seen of this squad of the players that we brought in that actually has lifted us levels to be competing consistently for top four and be able to win the Europa?
Well, now you asking that question. Last season, well, I'm going to go back to last season. The last many games, players you don't rate all stepped up.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
Stepped up.
No,
but they had injuries. We had injuries. Like
I realize what they're doing.
How can you say they stepped up with 10 games to go?
I realized we had injuries in Tino Keane. Was injured. And White was 100%.
You can't say they stepped up.
Next season, they're only going to be better.
We allowed Spurs to overpass the fourth place. How could you say that's stepping up? How can you actually say that's
because
stepping
I
up?
think wait, before I land, wait. Sometimes, all right, you gotta retract what you said, Northside. You say you're the first one to moan and blast and criticize this team like everyone else in the chat does because they thought like, all right, but then no one's the first one to give them credit. When you last year were saying we're gonna lose 6-0 Chelsea and we beat them, that novice team, the players you don't rate, proved you wrong. So when there's ability there to have a one-off game to think, I'm saying to you is when you got your best 11, you don't want your best 11 traveling all the way when they've already traveling all the way in Europa League when you know you've qualified already. This is why you need to keep them there.
Okay.
And when it comes to Arsenal, we still haven't. The transfer market is still open, and our business ain't done yet. Yeah. I think Tillsman, go on, bro, land.
Yeah, so AKA the Arsenal Slayer in the building. Look, I'm not being funny. I'm going to have to do something that isn't really, the etiquette of these kind of shows, but I can't help it with what you've just said. So look, Forward is on the road to 1K, and with that statement, you're on the road to 0K, okay? Because that comment right there, I realized what you were doing. What we have on tonight's show is Forward the cartoon. That's what it is. Forward the cartoon who is making things up, doesn't believe what he's saying, but is out here to entertain people. Are you here to entertain or are you here to talk football? I'm not going to lie. Your first 11 pre-season is top 6. Your first 11, if you kept them fit for a whole season, I think you get top 6. Real talk. But you and I both know there is no way in hell that you are going to go through a whole season without injuries. And when we look left,
you never know,
to the dugout, you see, that thing that you're doing there is a wing and a prayer, Forward. When we're not doing wing and prayers, we're doing facts tonight. When we look at your bench, like my brother Northside has said, there is nobody on that bench that is higher than championship level. And that's just the truth.
No,
Okay, you're playing with the big guns. So how the hell you're talking about Europa League, bro? I'm telling you right now, if Jesus gets injured, you're done for, because Nkiti Kati ain't gonna be able to hold the fort whilst he's gone. You understand what I'm saying? If Saka, God forbid, Saka gets injured, who are you replacing him with? What, Pepe? And guess what? God forbid, Saliba or Gabriel goes down. Guess who your replacement is for them? Ben White. I mean, crikey. Them man that I just named wouldn't start for Brighton. That's just the truth.
Nah. I rate them. Nah.
No.
You talking about squad? You took bad Bukaria, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah. Listen.
You see how he tried to come on this stream, yeah? He tried to
How
come on this
can
stream.
you?
I'm gonna
Nah,
talk sense.
bro.
How
How can you say? No.
The mask has slipped forward. The mask has slipped, bro.
Nah. The only slayer you are, bro. When you call yourself the Arsenal slayer, the only one you slay is Arteta out fans.
I say it
Because,
as it is. I wanted better. I wanted Conte.
These guys are more deluded than you.
You know who I wanted? I wanted Conte, the manager that you slagged off, and now you're sucking him off because you're saying he's doing a better job than your manager. You know what I'm saying? So don't backtrack on what you say. I'm not sucking off, bro.
I am not. Listen. I'm gonna say like I said it before. Listen, the difference between me and you, because I don't give a shit about Conte because he's Tottenham's manager. You guys got something in your fairy tale thinking a tough fairy is gonna bring him to Arsenal. I don't think like that. That's the difference between me and you. Can you see him leaving Tottenham for Arsenal? No.
Never.
Thank you.
No. Never.
See, so stop hoping and stop making yourself look stupid all the time.
You said, Fuad. That's not what you said.
No,
At
but that's
the time
what
that he was available. I said, sack Arteta and go and get him. You said, why? See, you're always bashing the manager. I stand behind my manager. He's a good manager.
But why get him when he knows he's not coming?
Bruv, the way you're twerking, you are twerking.
No, I'm not
so
twerking.
Right now
I'm just saying to you, bro.
You are twerking.
I'm just saying to you. No. I'm not twerking. I'm just a realist.
Right now,
I know he's not coming. Why am I mentioning so as hell? You know, my friend supports Tottenham, all right, bro? My friend supports Tottenham. And do you know what he says to me? He says, don't tell your friends on live, just keep their business out of it and keep the Conte's mouth out of their mouths. It's none of their business what we do with our manager. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's my friend, who's a Tottenham fan, who keeps saying that. Tell them none of their business.
Is this your guy, Fuad? Instead of negativity 24/7, did I not praise us winning against Chelsea and Sevilla? Did Fuad not say the same thing that I said? If we don't do it against Crystal Palace, it's irrelevant. So what are you talking about? Yeah, you're so rattled, but you keep watching and you keep commenting.
But bro, but you do praise Tottenham too much. And you know what?
No. Let me tell you.
No, yesterday, I know.
What it is, when you're looking in world football, this is not difficult. You just got to look at what's in front of you. You knew, I knew, Northside knew when we beat you 3-0 at White Hart Lane a few months ago. You knew it was coming. You only delusional Arsenal fans looking at your squad, looking at the Spurs squad, thought you could even walk out of that stadium with a draw. But anyone with half a brain knew what was coming. The question was not how much it was not who was going to win. It was how much Spurs was going to win by. And let's be real. Tottenham, after the first half, took their foot off the gas, or you lot would have been pumped 5, 6, 7-0. That's just the fact. Because you guys were just nowhere to be seen. But what gets me really cheesed off is that when I look at the Arsenal team, I'm seeing there's about 3 leagues going on in the Prem right now. For me, there's a top 3 race. Liverpool, Man City gave us a demonstration of Wagwan this weekend. But what I will say is Tottenham's in that race because we have Kane and Son who are tried and tested in the Premier League. I'm not moved by Núñez, and it's going to take time for Núñez to settle down. It's going to take time for Haaland to settle down. And why those two are settling down, Tottenham are just going to be going and getting points. Even Jesus is going to start off quicker than Haaland and Núñez. But by the time they all catch up, I think it's going to be a 3-horse race. Then we're looking at the next league table. That group there is looking at Chelsea, Man U, and Aston Villa. Yes, you heard it loud and direct. Chelsea, Man U,
Aston Villa. Are you kidding me, bro?
Let me tell you why. Steven Gerrard is doing bits in that Aston Villa team, and I think they're dark horses. Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings up top. I can see Aston Villa finishing 6th. Then Newcastle 7th with the business that they've been doing, the football that they're going to be playing. Watch out for FPLs. I put Pope in goal because I don't see Newcastle conceding many goals with the way they're playing under Eddie Howe. And then circled just above Wolves is Arsenal in 8th. Wolves finishing that. That's my prediction there. Now, if you lot stick a quid on that those sort of odds there is like 250,000 to 1. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a gambling man. I'm not asking anyone to stick a little cheeky pound in that. But they're good odds. Good odds. And I'm seeing Arsenal. I can't see you lot beating Newcastle or Villa this season. You and Man United, I just think that with the way Man United are playing under Ten Hag, they might just do it. They're dead food, but they can just get 5th. Chelsea don't have a striker, so I think they're going to struggle 4th. I'm saying Spurs maybe 3rd, but if Spurs finish 3rd, I'm saying we take Champions League. That's what I'm saying. If not, we take the league. So that's what I'm saying right there, live and direct on the show. There is no way, there is no argument you can tell me apart from Zinchenko for me is dead food. He's so dead that I would tell him to his face. And the way
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
No,
I just think he's a good player.
Bro, you're no side. You're the team, all right?
You lot are just bigging him up because he's come to you lot. If we gave you Ben Davis, you lot would be getting excited.
Nah.
Arsenal fans trying to tell
Baby,
me
you're moving mad now. You're moving mad now.
Ben Davis is dead.
I got Arsenal fans trying to tell me that Holding is better than Eric Dyer.
That's not hard, bro. They're the
Don't
same
compare
level.
Holding to Zinchenko. Come on,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Dyer. Do you know what? That's fair, you know. I think Dyer and Holding are the same level.
Look at this
Same
guy.
level, bro.
The
Same level, bro.
I know that you see the cartoon character you remind me of, for
No. It's the same level, bro.
You remind me of the coyote.
You know, it's the same level.
This is brilliant.
It's the same level. It's the same level.
Oh my God! Look at this guy,
Yo, bro.
Chris Rock, yeah. We got Chris Rock in the building.
You
Undercover
know what, bro?
Listen,
I might be a cat.
Make sure you hit the likes on the way out.
Hey, Chris Rock
is what it is.
Undercover. Listen, let me say something. Let me land this now. I'm gonna say this guy, bro.
Go on.
You talk about cartoon characters, bro. At least cartoon characters live on Earth, bro. You live in Avatar, bro. You're the Avatar character, bro. Do you really think on this planet Earth the Tottenham are going to win a title? And we're going to finish 8th? Come on, bro. What planet you living on? Why not? You ain't got a creative midfielder. You play boring football. Roma, Mourinho just thought we don't have to. Mourinho's team yesterday was just chilling. You had no creativity. You got one shot on target.
I asked you a question, and you still haven't answered my question. I said to you, based
Stop being a Spurs fan now, bro. The man's dissing your team, and you're defending it.
You're bashing Tottenham, which I don't mind.
I am bashing Tottenham. Arsenal fan.
Hold on. When I asked you forward, I said to you, what have you seen to make you so confident that we're going to get top 4 and win the Europa League? You still haven't answered that question.
Yeah.
Jesus and Zinchenko. They make a big difference. And you know, through the season, you nod your head now. Because later on, when fans come at you and they're like, oh, negative, and then you're defending yourself.
What do you mean later on? Like later on when Arteta didn't get top 4 and you went hiding? When he didn't get Champions League,
this season, bro.
You went hiding. What are you talking about later
Jesus, bro. I'm confident in Jesus and you know what? That Fabio Vieira could be a jam. We haven't seen him play yet.
Mate, I'm just saying, I've said my piece.
We are not finishing, bro. Sorry to break your heart, but we're not finishing 8th, bro. So you need to go, whatever your name is, you need to take that back, bro. You need to take that. That's a stupid crap.
We are going to do a rewind show in May, innit? Where all the guests have come on and made their bold statements. I don't give a damn where you are, bro. I don't give a damn where you are. That show needs to be live. None of this online bullcrap. Karamba, you know what I'm saying? Pukaria. We're not doing that. That show, we're going to be live in London and we're going to be doing that show face to face. I'm buying your train ticket. Great Southwestern or Southern trains, wherever, because I know you're in Cardiff. You're coming to London. Oh, we come to Cardiff. I don't give a damn. And we're going to have it live and direct. Bro, you heard it here first. And what I don't want is for you to start backtracking. Because it's been stated right now. Once you lot draw with Crystal Palace, I think you'll start to settle yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Man is making statements and then you're trying to I've made the statement. It's gone out into the atmosphere. It's now online. It can't be deleted.
Atmosphere.
Let them come.
Seven bills of heaven, bro. Come on, bro.
Just come.
I'll be there.
This comment is directed to Deji. When Kane and Son gets injured, what happens to Tottenham? You backtrack from your last week's statement saying that we're getting top 6.
My thing my reply to that person is, what, are they missed it, Meg? When Son and Kane get injured, well, you missed it, so you can see ahead. Do you know what I mean? Don't be wishing. All right, one thing I don't.
Hey, that's it. You're contradicting yourself now.
Listen, I'm not wishing bad upon any Arsenal players. I'm just saying, if you know someone's going down, same for Spurs. We know someone's going to go down, but bro, even if Kane and Son were injured, we've got Kulusevski, we've got Richarlison, and we've got Lucas Moura. They can hold the fort. I'm not saying Lucas Moura is fantastic, but Richarlison and Kulusevski can definitely do something while them two men are fixing up and looking sharp. Perisic can also play on the wing, and we can drop Sessegnon back. So what we've got in the Spurs team is a little bit of fluidity. You know, you guys talk about
for the first time ever, really.
Do you get what I'm saying? You guys talk about Zinchenko, saying that, you know what, my man is not guaranteed to play left back. You men are talking about Zinchenko playing midfield. So that's a thing. That's a running theme for this season. You're going to be seeing certain men maybe playing 1, 2, or 3 positions this season. I think is plausible. So Spurs have 2 capable backups in Kulusevski and Richarlison that I'm happy with. Obviously, no one trumps Kane, but it can work.
No, fair enough.
Yeah,
Listen, hold on for it.
Sorry, go on, Andrew. Land.
I just want to, because this guy said here, Fabio Vieira, ESR, Tierney, Tomiyasu are championship level, right? Listen, this is my reply. Fabio Vieira, he comes from a league worse than the French league, yeah? That you man call a farmers league. So how good is he really? When you man don't even respect borders from France. ESR, he ain't world class. He's got a high ceiling, but so did Diaby. What happened to Diaby? Just because a player has a high ceiling doesn't mean he's going to reach it. Not trash, but he was also in the squad last season. And when did we get? We didn't even get top 4. So he's not world class. Another player, Tierney, very good, always injured. Tomiyasu, another player, always injured. And he's not good enough. Most Arsenal fans are saying we need another right back on the same level as Tierney. So the problem with Tierney is that he's always injured, but he's good. The problem with Tomiyasu is he's not that great, and he's always injured. So what are you actually telling me? Because it's funny that you didn't put on this comment, you didn't mention Nketiah because you know he's trash. You didn't mention El Nene because you know he ain't good enough. You didn't mention Xhaka because you know he ain't good enough. You didn't mention Cedric because you know he ain't good enough. So you're very selective of the players you want to bring up, because those players don't make our whole bench. And when you're looking at our bench, they're not good enough. So stop trying to gas it up. Is Marquinhos good enough? Okay. It's exactly Pepe. They bash Pepe.
Rams bottom.
No sense.
Ben White's.
Bro, listen.
Listen, bro, they are good enough, bro. They are.
Holding, is he good enough? You just said he's in the same level as Dyer. You don't rate Dyer. So is he good enough?
He's better than Dyer.
So we move
he's better than Dyer, though.
Don't over.
Rob Holding.
So you just said no. You were laughing at Deji saying he's the same level. Now you're saying he's better, bro. Stop flipping.
No, I think he's better now.
He's
Coyote, man. Yo, Eddie, bro. Eddie, this kid, Eddie, I agree with you, bro. They're good enough, bro. Don't listen to these lot. Don't listen to these lot, because they forget that Smith Rowe's only 20. They make out like Smith Rowe's 52. You know, they got... He's talking about Pettis, this guy from Inter Milan. Bro, when he comes to the Premier League, and when they're coming out in thick and fast, he won't cope the Premier League. He's too old, bro. His day's out here. But people like Arteta out fans are going to be like, yeah, Tottenham got a good thing. Bro, you know deep down in that heart of yours.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say
you guys who praise him, bro?
Why do you say that? Because you
don't look at the football perspective of it.
No, hold on. At the start, you made an explanation to Deji that, listen, when I saw that the club and the owners appointed this manager, I knew they don't want to win. So you're indirectly agreeing with what I'm saying, that this manager ain't good enough. You lowered your standards based off the manager.
I said the manager's going to live on the job.
Let me land. You lowered your standard of what you expect from Arsenal because of the manager that we appointed, which is why you made the statement of, When we got this manager, I saw this club don't want to win. Yeah. So I'm going to be realistic and not expect too much. So why do you big this manager up to me? Why do you back this process? Why do you say you Arteta out fans when you yourself, by saying that, it's indirectly saying, I can't raise my standards because I don't believe in this guy. So why do you say that?
Because you know why? Because he won the FA Cup, and I wasn't expecting him to. There it is. There. So he has won something for the club. You know, until you know what? And if he wins, that's what you about. You won the FA Cup after getting 2-3 years. He earned it.
Forward, sorry to cut you, bro, but you know what? There's a particular person in the comments that Northside asked you to call the police for this person because they need to get their head checked, and clearly they've been let out of being sectioned. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we got Arsenal Manic in the chat chatting some hella rubbish. I think Forward, you and Arsenal Manic will make a great show. You two make a great show. We call it. Just
the
chatting.
Realist.
You know what I mean?
It's not, bro. We are Manic.
Just chatting crap. That kind of thing.
Can I ask you a question, bro?
You see,
the chat shit podcast.
I'm trying to help.
The problem is, you know this guy. I rate him. Do you know why, bro? Because people people who are, like I said, this is why I target the Arteta out fans, the fans, because we're supporters. All right, the fans, all right, bro, are deluded. How can you guys, all right, me and this guy got every right to think we're going to win the league because we won it. We've seen them lifted a few times. But you as a Tottenham fan, bro.
What's he talking about?
You as a Tottenham fan, when you're talking about leagues.
What are you doing?
Yo, I'm doing what you're doing, bro.
Let me tell you something.
You guys, 2 seconds, couldn't even win the title.
Just
let me land. You guys are like, Michael Jackson, this is Tottenham for you. People, this is the reality of Tottenham fans, all right, bro? Michael Jackson was born. The guy was born. Made Thriller. Man thing, made a career when he was black, made a career then turned white, and went white, and Tottenham still haven't won the league, bro. And you want to talk about these titles, bro.
Right. So can I just say something? So
you ain't winning nothing, bro.
That last statement there from Forward was him
Michael Jackson waited for years for you guys.
I just want to let me land. That comment from Forward just there was him. That was strictly for the people in the panel that are overseas from the US. So that comment about Michael Jackson and all that nonsense there was for the American panel, American fans on here. As for us who are here in the UK and in Europe, we didn't actually understand a thing you just said. And the other thing, Forward, is that you're someone who is very eclectic with their taste. So at some point on this show, you became an historian, and you're starting to talk about, we won the Premier League, so by right, we're going to win the Premier League. That's not how football works. How football works is, let's see your starting 11 versus the starting 11 of the opposition. And on the day, which 11 is going to beat you?
Shut up.
Simple.
Nah, bro, you ain't even no title race, bro.
I'm looking at that Arsenal starting 11, and I'm saying to myself, that Arsenal team is garbage. And let me tell you why I'm saying garbage. I need to qualify what I'm saying. For all them Arsenal players who are saying, look at this brother talking about me, he can't even kick a ball. You're right. I can't kick a ball because I'm not a professional. I can play football in the garden, I can play in my bedrooms but I'm not a professional footballer. But when I compare those Arsenal players with other professional players, then I can conclude quite confidently that they're dead food. Because for Arsenal fans, you're right. You should be aiming for top 4. But the team you got right now is going to struggle against Newcastle and Aston Villa. So I don't know where you're pumping your chest, bro. I don't know what you've been watching.
Because I know. We got that winning mentality. Even though it was 18 years ago, you guys won in 1962, bro.
You know, I know.
You guys can't even win the game. Listen, you got to win it. You got to listen. You got to win. It's not about this, bro. You ain't got that winning mentality. Bro. Harry Kane, where can you see Harry Kane, Osor, and Pasuma, who come from Brighton?
Let him land.
That's not going to happen, bro.
Yeah,
on the earth, it's not happening.
Well, I'm going to help you. Just so you know, this isn't Space Jam. Yeah.
And this ain't Avatar.
There ain't no happy ending. You know,
you've never seen Tottenham win the domestic cup except one.
I'm just letting
you know. That's the truth, bro. You don't win nothing, bro.
This ain't Space Jam where you're expecting your team to pull through at the end. You sign some amazing player, some youth that no one knows.
Oh, here he goes. Here he goes.
There ain't no happy ending for Arsenal. If you don't sort out that squad,
Really, bro.
It could even be worse, bro.
Bro,
You know what?
Listen.
I want to say this. Hold on. I'll let you go in a bit. This is where I agree with either side. Listen, I don't agree that Aston Villa and Newcastle will finish above Arsenal, but I do not see Arsenal getting top 4 with this team and this manager. That's a fact. Yeah. Never. I don't see us finishing below them 2 teams. I also don't agree with forward over gassing over 2 signings when our weakest part of the side is the midfield. We're supposed to be playing quick transition, quick counter-attacking football, pressing. We don't have anyone to transition the ball fast. Xhaka is slow. And when the Premier League starts, you're gonna see the fragilities in his game once again. I already know this guy ain't good enough, but we will see. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I agree with certain bits of certain people, like certain points that both of you guys are saying. The squad, I don't understand why forward's so gassed, because Zinchenko's only to rival Tierney. Some people are arguing that Tierney's better. Even with Tierney fit, we're not good enough to get the top 4. With Gabriel Jesus, it's not that hard to walk into the starting lineup as a striker when you get rid of Lacazette and Aubameyang. Lacazette's trash, so even if he was here, he'll still get in the team. He's only got Nketiah to compete with, and we all know Nketiah ain't good enough. I don't care what no one wants to take a spin on that. That still doesn't address what we needed to address. And this is why I said, if you don't rate the players that Tottenham have got in, at least they have addressed the areas where they were most weakest at. So there will be an improvement. And last season, they pipped us to top 4. So with Chelsea not doing all the signings that they want to, Man United not getting all the signings they want to, Arsenal being lackluster in the transfer window, getting Trusty that goes straight out on loan, getting a goalkeeper, Tina Turner, goes straight out on loan, getting Marquinhos that's going to go straight out on loan, Lokonga we got last season's going out on loan, Tavares is not good enough going straight out on loan. We have not actually addressed many positions that we need strengthening. And when we have, they've been players that are inferior to our starting lineup players. So where is this chest? Where is the chest? It makes no sense. The players you're bigging up, the players you picked up last summer are going out on loan. The players you're bigging up now, most of them are going out on loan. So what are you talking about? One striker and one left back is going to get us out.
With all due respect.
It makes no sense.
With all due respect, I know, side. First things first, like, they are not going out on loan. They're still at the club. Till they go out on loan, and I believe it. Lokonga's not going out on loan, and I think Matt they've changed their mind on what's his name, the Brazilian guy, Marquinhos. He's staying. So Lokonga and Marquinhos, I think, are staying. We need to bring in one more player like Tillsman, and maybe another midfielder if they can. If Torreira goes, if Torreira stays, I think Torreira is good enough to replace to step in for Partey because he is good enough. But if player goes, bring in a replacement. I am not going to sit here and slander these players because it's only one season.
Do you see the difference between your mentality and my mentality? Let me tell you right now.
If we had your mentality, we would have look.
Hold on. You just said only replace if we let him go. This is the difference between you with you. Your mentality, is go with the flow. What the club does. This club is reactive instead of proactive. In January, I was flipping fuming. I was calling these filhos da putas all kinds of names under the sun. Goes Vitaman and all sorts. I said to you, and you said to me, Northside, why are you spazzing out? And I said to you, I'm telling you, when we let Aubameyang go and we let 6 other players go, we're not going to do the business that's needed to compete. And I said to you, if we don't get top 4, it's because of the lack of productivity in January, and we did it. We didn't replace Aubameyang. We let a load of players go. We didn't replace any of them. Whether you can get a right striker, go get a right winger, a midfielder, a defender. We did nothing. When Arteta said we must hold on. When Arteta said we must maximize every transfer window, we already know we're not the best in England.
We are
playing catch up. And we didn't strengthen in a transfer window that we could have at least done 20-30%.
With a banner now, like no side.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Now in the summer, you're telling me that if we go again with Rob Holding, if we go again with Xhaka, if we go again with El Nini, if we go again with Torreira, I'll back it and this and that. Bro, then when the season starts and we may win our first couple of games or whatever, when it dips and we start getting smashed and we don't get into the top 4, fans like you are going to come out and say, Why didn't we address this in the summer transfer window? Why didn't we get another striker? Why didn't we get another midfielder? I'm sick and tired. It's been 18 years of us saying, why didn't we get a striker? Why didn't we get a midfielder? Why didn't we get a proper defender? Why have we never replaced Patrick Vieira? Why didn't we get this? Why did we get that? I'm telling you, the reason people say Northside, why are you moaning? I'm moaning because it's every time the same crap. We do the minimum that is required and we never see any progression because we don't go and do what's needed. And this is why, hold on, I'm about to end. This is why I praise what Conte's doing at Spurs, because he's come in and yes, he might not be able to get a world-class player in every position, but he's getting players that walk into that starting lineup and address the deficiencies of that team. And that is what I've been waiting for Arsenal to do. And this is a manager that when I suggested him to come to Arsenal, I got bashed, I got ridiculed. Oh, you don't back the club. Oh, you're just again. This is the difference between someone experienced on their job and somebody that doesn't know what the hell they're doing and they're learning on the job. This is the difference. How can my guy have less time than Arteta and been able to address multiple areas in less money spent and less time at his club? It is an embarrassment. And Arsenal fans only want to moan when the window is closed and then we go on a bad run, then you guys want to complain. I'm not complaining then because I can see it already now that we are not going to do any better than last season. We are going to regress.
You said no. Wait there. See, this is the problem when you know side. You this is the problem. You say it now, all right? But if
it's the problem. All my predictions come true.
Yeah, but then wait. You say it now, all right? This is where you got to stick to your guns. Then, if Arsenal, you say we're going to finish like 8th or 12th, and you say we're going to regress. If we don't finish in the top 4, you're saying we're going to finish 8th anyway, all right? So why are you getting upset about that?
I never said that to you. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said 8th.
So where are we going to finish then?
I said 5th or 7th.
So you finish 7th, don't moan about it because you predicted it.
No, I'm moaning about it because that's not my stat. A prediction.
Because last season, he keeps on talking about Albania, right?
No. You're not going to do this. You're not going to put words in my mouth. You can call me out on things I say. You're not going to call me out on things I have not said. Yeah? Before Deji goes, this is what I'm going to say to you. My prediction is not my standards. My standards is to be competing for the league year in, year out. Competing for the league and the Champions League year in, year out. A club of our side that should be what you should be expecting. A prediction is based on what this club is doing at the moment. What I predict with this manager, with the lack of planning, with not getting players over the line like Tielemans, etc. That is where my prediction is based on. So don't twist my words. A prediction is not my expectation and my levels and standards of my club. Deji, you can go.
No, yeah, man. I was just gonna say, man. I think the Arsenal fans need to be more ambitious, with your team. And the truth of the matter is, Forward, if you honestly think that team, I look at the great Perez, Tony Adams, Petit, Overmars, Birdcamp, Henry, Vieira. That's an Arsenal team that when you see the starting 11, you're just like, Lord, this is long. I wish my team can do something. When we look at the Arsenal team today, it's just whatever. Do you get what I mean? It's just all right. They're coming out. Let's just quickly bang these guys real quick. And I think what's happened is where we've got a bit delusional is you've had a great preseason. Let's not lie. Your preseason's been great. But if you guys don't hit the ground running with Crystal Palace, then I will say to you next Sunday on the show, what was all that hot air for? Do you get what I'm saying? Now, before we leave today's show, I just wanted to, I'm all about putting things into the atmosphere, putting things out there. I want to tell you what my top 8 prediction is. Forward, if you're really man of your word, I would like you to do the same. And also, I would like you to do the same. And over the course of the season, when you're given this kind of back chat, for every position that you have right, there's going to be 3 points. I want to have this running league table going on in the background during the show. So when people ask me, do you know what you're talking about? Look at this Spurs brother. He's saying this and he's saying that. I'm going to refer to the screen. And also, can I invite a couple of people from the panel to make sure that they're part of this thing as well? Eri, you got a big heart and a big mouth. You need to jump on this thing. Arsenal Manic, we're going to see where your headpiece is at. you need to jump on this thing as well, where we're going to put a running league table of all of your comments. Tayyib, you seem to be the most sensible of Arsenal fans in the comment section. We've also got Varro Owens. I hear you. I think you're all right. Jackson De Silva, jump on this thing. Put your top 8 right now, and we're going to have a running tally going on throughout the season. So look, I'm going to tell you what my prediction is. Don't chat until you've put yours in the box. You understand? Right, real quick. Liverpool, Man City, Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Arsenal. That's my top 8 for the Premier League season. I'll invite all those. Dino, I would invite you as well. Put your money where your chest is. Ian McGregor, Jackson, put your top 8 in the chat now so that we can have this running battle. Because when you lot are talking and putting comments, Deji's got a fake Hugo Boss t-shirt, rare. All of this nonsense. You, man, are sitting behind the little keyboard, pushing buttons, probably in your underwear and the fan on. Yeah? Come out live and direct, put your chest out, and let's see your predictions. You know them ones.
Do you know what makes me laugh, though, bro? Do you know what makes me laugh? All these people, do you know what, like, I'm AFC 87 Gunner, I'm Mr. Gunner, I'm Mr. Gunner, I'm Mr. Gunner. Bro, if you live in Islington, or you live in things, you will never, ever praise Tottenham. Because I'll tell you something. He calls himself the Arsenal slip. But you know what? I respect it better than Arteta out fans. Do you know why? Because he got no respect for Arsenal. But he stick to his guns. And that's what men do. So people, stop trying to be the nice people and stop trying to suck up. I rate him because he don't like Arsenal. I like people like that because he sticks to his guns. See me? I don't like Tottenham. I respect him as a human being. I respect him as a person. I got love for him as a person. But when it comes to football, what are rivalries?
I respect it. Yeah.
I respect that, bro. Do you get me, fam? But some of these Arsenal fans, bro, they're here respecting you. Like, and I think to myself, even, you guys makes his chest big. But keep doing it because you're the buffoons of the club anyway. So keep doing what you're doing. But do you want my top 8, is it, bro?
Yes.
You want to write it down, right? All right.
I'm writing it down as you speak, yeah.
Okay. Do you know what? It's going to be hard. I'm Man City and Liverpool. It's going to be hard this season, of course. They both look good. But I'll say Manchester City to win the title.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Third. Who's going to finish third? Arsenal to finish third.
I mean, this is why I'm doing this. This is why we're doing this. Keep going.
Tottenham to finish fourth.
Wow. So you still rate us then to finish fourth? Done.
Chelsea to finish fifth and United to finish sixth.
All right, cool. I'll take that. Northside, can you see the comments from we've got a couple of predictions, full predictions. I don't want half-hearted predictions, peeps. Like and subscribe. Craig,
man, come on, get the likes and subscribe. Let me get the flip-flop out. This man taking a piss right now. Who's not behaving, fam? Hit the like. Is it you? Hit the flipping like, man. Caramba. Puta que pariu. Don't make me get a slip off again.
We've got Longa's prediction. I've seen Longa's one. If we can just take a note of that, please.
Michael Jackson had bubbles. No sides got forward. I love that comment.
Yeah, we've got Longa. I'm just taking a screenshot. I've got Longa's here. I've got Craig. Big up to them for being brave enough to put their predictions down. Where's everyone else? Everyone else throwing shots, throwing fire bombs. And now we got
let's start with Longa.
Liverpool,
Tottenham, Chelsea, United, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Aston Villa, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Man United, West Ham, Arsenal, Newcastle.
How can you say we're gonna finish? West Ham's gonna finish above us? Craig, Craig AFC 1987. He said West Ham's gonna. Make sure you write this down, bro. Please. Man, these are the guys. These are the people who claim they love hype. These are the guys who, I missed the hype, I missed the Ireland, bro. You guys, bro, make me laugh, bro.
What's he saying? He's saying City, Liverpool, Arsenal. That one, that guy is like Arsenal manic, to be honest.
Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, West Ham, Newcastle.
Yeah, we got it. Because I want to refer back to this. People pumping their chest. You get me? I want to refer back to you. When you lot when I'm ahead of you when the season starts, I'm gonna look where you are in the league table, and if you're not,
Get in there,
above me,
Jess.
you
Get in
can't
there,
chat.
Jess. Well
Big
said,
up
Jess.
Jez,
Get
man.
in there,
Jez has
Jess.
got Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, United. I have to agree with you. I have to disagree with you for the first time, Jez. I don't see us.
Nah,
I
bro.
don't see us
Jess
getting
knows what
fourth,
one, bro. He knows what one, bro. He knows.
I
Gabriel
don't see it.
Jesus. Oh,
Thank you.
back.
Fair,
See it.
Black
But
London,
look,
thank
fair
you.
enough.
18,
Fair enough.
thank you. Big up, big up. Now, respect to this because we need this because there's a lot of chat, people in the chat saying a whole load of smoke in there. And you know what? You put your, pump your chest out, innit? If you think you know
Ultimate
better,
Gunner, my G. That's what I like to see. But I like this guy. This guy, the Gunner, Ultimate Gunner. At least they're
Also, I
speaking
get
their
this
minds.
effing Spurs fan out here. I hate Spurs with a passion.
They're speaking their mind, bro. They're speaking their mind, bro. I rate that, though, bro. None of
What
these
do you
guys
mean
are
you rate
sucking
that?
up to
You
it.
can't take not one ounce of criticism, bro. You get.
No, I can't like the fact that you got your carumbas,
Now
your
listen,
Puerto
listen,
Rica,
people
whatever.
respect
Puta
my guests, man.
Ereto, Cinemete Ereto.
Listen, respect my guests, even the bootleg DJ Khaled. Make sure you respect them, bro. Come on, let's go.
Right, look,
The
I mean,
super chat. Sorry, Adam J. Sorry, I didn't see your super chat. Arsenal 8th. I'll donate $100 if we do.
Oi, get my man on this show. Adam, are you in the US? Are you in Canada? Where are you? State where you're dialing in from. Make sure we need to get this brother on the show around November, Christmas time. I'm not even waiting to the end of the season. Get him on from Christmas. You know what I mean?
Listen, me and Deji predicted it. So listen, we'll split the 100. We'll split the 100. I'm not even playing. We'll split. We'll split. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing.
Thank you. I'm seeing.
I don't need that money, bro.
Now I'm taking pictures of all the predictions. I'm calling all you guys out. All of you.
Brother, the window is still open. I know my team needs more depth. I'm not the one bragging about my team before I know my full team, brother. Listen, I get exactly what you're talking about, and this is why me and Deji are saying, Forward, why is your chest so why is it out like that? You know what I'm saying? Why is your pecs out? I don't understand because we ain't done that great of we haven't done much. We really haven't. We got rid of one striker. We got in one. We've got another.
A better one. A better striker, mate. Listen, a better striker.
It's mad. Listen, I want to get into this because when I saw this, I was like, this is exactly why I can't trust this process. Like, honestly, ridiculous. I want to get into this. Forward, what do you make of this? Martin Odegaard being the new Arsenal captain. What do you make of this?
You know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm happy with him to be captain. If he's the only one who screams at the players and he's the only one who talks on the pitch, well, he might as well be captain.
So you're basically saying we don't have no leaders.
Well, I've seen him play, and he's the only. It's like everyone says Kieran Tierney. I know Kieran Tierney shouts at the vets, but this guy, man, screams at the whole team. It's like when we were watching that last season, he was one organising the back four, telling them what to do, and telling them to midfield, telling the strikers to push out, telling them to hold the line. So, and he's done it for he does it for this country. So I think it's a good shout.
Who cares if it's an international? So is Xhaka. Are you telling me Xhaka's world class? This international thing needs to calm down, bro. It's all relative to what nationality you are because there's different levels, isn't it? If you're an international for France, you're a baller. If you're international for Barcelona, you're a baller. If you're international for Portugal, you're a baller because and it's not because I'm Portuguese, because we've got hella ballers. If you're international for Spain, you're a baller. If you're international for no disrespect, Uzbekistan, does that mean your levels now? So stop. Arsenal fans love this international thing.
No, Arsenal
fans don't care, bro. If it's not for one of the major, if you're a baller for Germany, you have to be a baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you can be an international and be on the bench because some guys just bench the whole time. Do you get what I'm saying? So allow it with the international talk.
No side.
At the end of the day, he's from Norway. Yeah. At the end of the day, how many other ballers did they got? They got him. Is Haaland from there?
Yeah.
That's it. I bet you can't name me another 5 Norwegian players, bro. Exactly. Just stop gassing up him being.
No, I'm not gassing him up. He's an Arsenal player, bro.
Well, then gas it up. At the end of the day, somebody that's 23 years old.
I'm taking a screenshot of your prediction, Adam Jake. Look, and also, can you ask me the same question, please, about Odegaard?
What do you make of Odegaard being the Arsenal captain? Is this Fabregas?
Right.
Because he
So
ain't on the level of Fabregas.
let me be real with you. You know me, I don't like Arsenal. You know, I'm out here to slay you guys. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw 4-0 and 6-0, man's heart just jumped a beat because I'm thinking, right, maybe is Arsenal about to do something that I've been saying all along can't happen? And then you made Odegaard captain. Then I was calm again. Then I was calm because that is some book.
This guy, this guy, you know this guy goes like, he's mocking you, bro. He's mocking me. He's mocking you, bro.
When you put Odegaard as captain, then I knew that your team is not serious. Out of all the players you could have picked in your team, how does Odegaard, being a captain ain't a joke. When you look at all the other teams in the Premier League, a captain is somebody that motivates, encourages, and spurs the team to move forward.
Do you know what? Okay, you're making it. Okay.
Does Odegaard even? No, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he does, bro. Okay. Listen, you're making. All right. Yeah, it's his first season. Wait there. It's his first season as captain. All right. I'm happy with the decision. Let's see what he does, because you can't make a judgment until the Premiership starts.
No, I think you can make one from early.
No, you can't. All right, we'll see. We will see. But don't listen. You call yourself the Arsenal slayer. The only person I think you're saying is offside because you're taking a mick out of him. You gotta stop doing it, bro. I know what you're doing, bro. This guy's clever, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think everything that you said is correct.
You will, won't you? Because he knows he got your number, bro.
Listen.
Deji's a cancer, bro.
You look at it as banter because you
know Deji, bro.
Reality. I look at it, yeah. Even if he's bantering,
he knows,
bro. At the end of the day, Fuad, yeah. At the end of the day, normally your captain is your best player. Your captain, yeah. I like captains that are defensive midfielders that can see the whole play, can see what everyone's doing. I even prefer them being centre backs because centre backs can read the whole game, see the whole game. They can see when someone's out of position. And I want somebody that actually gives me 8 and 9s out of 10 every game. Odegaard does not give you 8 and 9s out of 10. How can you be a leader? Listen to this, yeah. A leader has to be respected by everyone in the team, which means everyone can look at him and say, yo, we can rely on you. Even when we're having a bad day, you will get the result for us. You will drag us up. Bro, no one's looking at Odegaard like that. And I've bigged him up, yeah. Before you come on, I don't like Odegaard. I bigged him up for his performance against Seville. You know what I mean? But against Sevilla. You know what I'm saying? So I can give praise, but this guy ain't ready and ain't good enough. Why are we putting it on this guy? Do you think anyone, when they go back here for halftime, you think these guys are looking to Odegaard for halftime team talk? Do you really? Come on, my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? He's another Arteta yes man, and this is why he's getting given the armband. Anything, getting shipped out of his club, bro.
Odegaard as captain is a joke.
Come on, he's not even our best player, bro. Why?
I'm not even being rude. You're better off with Ramsbottom.
Ramsbottom.
Yo, you know Ramsdale's a top keeper, bro.
Well, that's why he said it, because he's actually a decent keeper.
It's rubbish, but
what? Ramsdale's rubbish.
Ramsbottom is not a great keeper. He's all right. I prefer if you had Heaton from Man United. I think he's a better keeper. Heaton. Look. The thing about me, you draw me out, but when you listen to me, I actually make some good comments. I actually said that you would do well to get someone like Ivan Toney up front. I've been saying it all along. I said don't go for Rafinha. There's no point in going for a Rafinha. I've been saying all along, where is your Patrick Vieira? Where is your Vieira type player or someone to sit alongside Partey? Now, I had an Arsenal fan tell me yesterday that the person to sit alongside Partey is Tielemans. Why aren't you getting Tielemans over the line then? Do you know what I mean? Like, what I want as a Spurs fan is for your team to be competitive. And at the moment, that Arsenal team is not competitive enough. It's not good enough for Arsenal fans to be predicting their team to be finishing 7th or 8th. That's not good enough.
But bro, listen, with all due respect, you make it okay. You got Harry Kane, you got Son who runs with the ball and things. You ain't got but then you ain't got a player in the middle who's gonna actually create chances. You had never had, like, I know it was pre-season and we take it with a pinch of salt, but yesterday you had never had one shot on target. You didn't even create a chance. Bro. And you got the likes of Harry Kane up front and the likes of Son. And I'm not saying that, but then when you got Southampton coming to your ground, No, the first game, it's not easy. No first game is easy.
Them. You heard
it ain't going to make nothing, bro. They're going to batter you. They're going to batter you.
Spurs are going to beat Southampton 3-0.
In your grounds?
Tottenham are going to beat Southampton 3-0.
I don't think it's going to be 3-0. I think it's going to be a 12.
Don't go missing forward. Make sure you're on the show next week.
I will. I'll be here next week. I think it's going to be a 12.
3-0. Tottenham's going to spank him. And Northside, is
there a way? No. I say 0-0.
For forward. Because
0-0. I say 0-0.
Yeah.
The thing is, I wouldn't mind Ford being part of this show, but Ford always goes missing. That's the problem. He's always got an excuse.
No. Ford don't go missing.
That's the problem, bro. Man, when Arsenal win, bro, you'll see he'll never miss a stream, bro. When Arsenal win, but when Arsenal lose, I'm busy, bro. I'm at work,
this guy
bro.
missing after Zaha does a masterclass on Friday. Him and Eze.
You know what, bro? Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something. You're going to beat Southampton 3-0. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And if it's 1-0 or 2-0, you're not going to be happy with it.
Look, I don't give a damn. To be honest with you, right now, in the early stage of the season, I just want 3 points. That's all I give a damn. I don't care if we even win ugly. I just want 3 points. If you're asking me, is Tottenham getting 3 points against Southampton next week? Yes, we are. You'd be a dummy to think otherwise. And if you're asking me, will Arsenal get 3 points against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park? I'm telling you no. But I'm being nice enough to give you guys a point.
Bro, you know what, bro? No, I wanted to be yourself, bro. Be real to yourself. I wanted to be, be real like a Hugo Topt is. Real. Be real, bro.
I'm being real. I'm giving you a point at Selhurst Park. Last year, I didn't give you a point. Damn, bro.
I got some questions for you. For you because you lot have been linked to a couple of players, and I want to get your take on it quickly before you may need to hop off.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho interested in signing out of favour Tottenham defender Tanganga. Is he going or is he not? What do you think?
It's a good look for him. For me, I think what you got to respect. First and foremost, let's big up the England women's team tonight. Brat, getting it over the line, winning the Euros. What you're seeing right now is that the FA about 20 years ago implemented something with our youth football. It is no surprise that we're getting to World Cup semi-finals, European finals, and then our women tonight. Yes, England got it over the line. The truth of the matter is, Tanganga is a baller. He's a very strong defender, but maybe he needs to go to Europe. There's nothing wrong in playing in. Mate, he could either go to AC Milan or Roma. Those are respectable teams right now. And for me, if you're not getting proper game time in the Prem, then I'm encouraging all the young bucks, all the up and coming young players to go to Europe. For me, Nketiah should have gone to Germany. He should have gone Dortmund, plied his trade, get his confidence up. Werder Bremen, you know what I mean? RB Leipzig, got out there, banging goals, come back. Because Nketiah is not ready for the Prem. The Prem is too difficult. So yes, Tanganga, it's a good look for him. Is the answer to your question. It's a good look for him. Yes.
There you go. There's been another link around Tottenham. This is actually a player that I would take at Arsenal, but unfortunately, we are not going for him. Spurs could now launch James Maddison bid. What do you make of this? Do you think this is BS or do you see him coming to Spurs?
It's 100% not BS. So Forward was mentioning, Deji Spurs, you lot don't have an attacking midfielder. We do know that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Tottenham do know. What we were doing is we need to get the core position sorted first. Get out some of the dead wood. For example, no disrespect to Joe Rodon, but my man is going to Rennes right now. Just ease up the book, the wage book. Now Tottenham are going in for either James Maddison or Zaniolo. If we get James Maddison, that is a good look for Spurs because he is the missing piece to the jigsaw puzzle. The only thing is we know that Conte doesn't really change his system from the 3-4-3. So I'll be intrigued to see if he can do bits. But getting Maddison over the line is a serious link. Spurs do like him. We've been looking at Maddison for a few seasons now, and I think it makes sense. And also, Maddison, it sounds like he wants to come to Spurs. He wants to play in the big time. And for those who were wondering whether I called Nkiti Catty, that's exactly what I called him. His name is Nkiti Catty. You get me? Because I'm not too sure.
You know what, bro? Nkiti Catty is going to swallow. It's going to make you swallow your words, mate.
Again, another statement that sounds like a wing and a prayer. Yeah, we'll just clip it.
No. Put in your book. Put in your wisdom book, whatever you want to call it. Put in your Harry Potter book, because you're not going to win a league. So put in your Harry Potter book, or the Game of Thrones, or whatever you want to call it. The Hobbit book. Go on, whatever you want to call it, bro. Yo, but James Maddison, I think if he, I don't know with James Maddison, if it's probably linked with Tottenham, I think he'll go. But do you know what is no side? Is the teams like Man United. You know, if you try haggling, if they put the money down, they'll get in. But United, I don't think they're going to get De Jong. I think they're going to have to go in for someone like James Maddison, Man United.
No, he's not going there. Man United is Ajax United. And for me, Ten Hag can't seem to see between the woods from the trees. All he can see is Ajax players, either current or old. That's it. So I don't think Ten Hag has the presence of mind to go in for a Maddison. And I can tell you why, because that's why he bought Eriksen. Do you get me? That's why he bought Eriksen. So he's already filled that position. He thinks Eriksen's the man to do the job. And as you can see from that Manchester United team, it's a disaster, to be honest.
Well, Leicester sell, though. Do you think Leicester sell if they lose Tielemans?
Yeah. Leicester are struggling already, bro. They're not buying it. I don't think they bought anyone this summer. It looks like the kind of energy, the hype around Leicester's gone. So I can see Leicester having a terrible season this season. I don't see Leicester finishing in the top 10.
But coming like the Southampton. Do you remember when Liverpool used to buy all the Southampton players, all the best Southampton players, and then they kind of just dwindled? But we got the super chat from Lunga. Big up to you. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you still for the super chat. Tottenham squad is better than the Arsenal. Facts. I mean, I don't think anyone can debate that. There's this comment here that I wanted to get up. Northside, that's not how a captain works, bro. I was a captain of my team. I have better players on my team, bro. Yes. Most of the time when also what I said is not only to be the best player, but also to be a leader. When we had Patrick Vieira, a lot of people preferred Dennis Bergkamp. They preferred Thierry Henry. He was up there. In his own position, he was up there with the best. So you should be in and around. I don't see Odegaard in and around. But he also had the leadership skills. I was glad that Vieira was captain, not Thierry Henry, because of the leadership skills. What leadership skills are you seeing from Odegaard? There needs to be a level of respect. Even with Roy Keane, look at the respect he had in that dressing room with all those legends that he was playing with. You have to have an aura. You have to have a certain kind of command of the players. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all good shouting, but I've played with players. They're shouting. I'm looking at him like, bro, shut up, bro. You're one of the deadest guys on the team. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't chat to me. So a lot of things come into, yeah, of course, it's not always the best player, but that comes into effect because players are only going to respect players that they think are on their level or better. Other players in this team, you think Gabriel Jesus is going to take orders from Odegaard? Come on, let's be serious right now. You think Zinchenko is going to take orders from Odegaard? But they look at him like, yo, what have you ever done in your career?
He's better off being your captain, Zinchenko.
Exactly. What have you won? You can't chat to me. What have you won?
Listen,
that is the problem.
They don't feel like that no more, bro. That's your mentality.
They don't feel like that. Players want to play with winners, and players listen to winners.
We have got winners in our team.
Even a 37-year-old Ronaldo out there, Man United, no one can chat to him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's been there, done that. No one else's CV is matching it. Now, I'm not saying Ronaldo should be captain. What I'm saying is players have auras and they have a CV. And when your CV ain't looking as good as mine, you can't chat to me. You think any player over there at Man United can chat to Ronaldo? No, they can't, because his ego's like, yo, what have you done? You can't chat to me. You think that don't happen in football? Bro, come on, bro. It happens even at Power League. And these men ain't even professional when it happens at Power League. As soon as man sees you're a dead baller, you can't chat to me, tell me to track back.
Yeah. North, I just need to reply to Adam J. So Adam J's made a comment saying Newcastle already bidded for Maddison. Don't think Spurs want to get into a bidding war. Adam J, look, my answer to that question real quick, just for the audience out there. You know, Northside forward, you know when you see a thing in the club. So I might see a nice thing and say to her, look, I'm gonna, you know what, I like this thing right here. I'm gonna move to it. And then Northside, you've seen her as well, and said, you know what? Because you've seen her first, Deji Spurs, you go and do your thing. But you don't know. She might not want me. She might want you, Northside. So it don't matter who's seen who first, who's got the bigger money, because ultimately it matters about where does James Maddison want to be? Does he want to be playing Champions League football with Tottenham Hotspur, or does he want to be scrapping for Europe with Newcastle, even though they got peas? And that's the answer to your question, Adam J. And I think personally that Maddison wants to play Champions League football, and he wants to play it now. Yeah, and Newcastle ain't offering that, and it's as simple as that. So yeah, so just adding to the comments that have been made. So love and respect.
Nah, I agree. I definitely think that you guys need to improve in the attacking midfield position. But listen, I mean, Arsenal fans are always the ones making excuses that you can't get every player for every position that's needed. I still see big improvements from Tottenham, and I still see Tottenham finishing above Arsenal. Not only because you got a better manager, but also when you're looking at the starting lineup. Someone told me to do a starting 11. Apart from our attacking midfielder, because Tottenham don't have a great attacking midfielder, and apart from our defense, other players don't really get in there. They got a better striker. On the wingers, it's debatable. Is Kulusevski better than Saka? Debatable. It's debatable. I think Saka's been here longer. He's proven himself longer in the Prem. But Kulusevski, we all know, is a baller. When you're looking at, CDM, is Basuma better than Partey? There's an argument there. There's definitely an argument there. It's not as clear as bare Arsenal fans get into a starting 11 with Arsenal and Tottenham. But listen, it's mad. It's mad. People are putting, yes, England have done it. The England women have done it. Big up to them. Big up to England. There is this news. I did want to bring this up quickly, guys. I know we're supposed to only be doing an hour show, but before we wrap up, because I know we got to lock off this show, I had to bring this up because this was cracking me out. I don't know if you guys saw this. Unai Emery replying to a Southampton fan. And he put his middle finger up. You can see it right there.
Funny.
Did you see it?
I didn't see that. What was that?
I don't know when this was. Maybe today, yesterday, I don't know. And they said good evening to his face. And this is the problem, bro. People on the internet, think they can bad up people on the net, But when you say it's someone's face, it's a whole different ballgame. He hasn't got to stay there and take it, bro. Like, you think he ain't seen the memes?
Respect.
Like, this guy that people are clowning is better than Arteta, bro. One season, man gets fifth with Deadwood team. You know what I mean? That forward telling me he's Deadwood. He gets it in one season. And he didn't even get his targets.
It's crazy.
And people are disrespecting him. Plus, man, guy don't even speak English. So how's he able to do that with Deadwood players and don't even speak English? But Arteta, it takes him 3 years. He still ain't got top 4. He barely just got top 5.
Yeah. No,
make it make sense, Fuad. Because you always bash this guy.
You know what? No, side. Stop being negative now. You keep bringing the past. Let's talk the future. He's gone. He's sacked, bro. Jamie, he's sticking his finger up to fans like you. You used to take the mick out of him. Good evening. I never said that. Jamie, that's what he's doing it.
He's sticking up his finger to fans like me, yeah?
Yeah. Because they're taking the mick out of his accent. That's why he stuck his finger up to him.
Yeah.
The guy can't go up to him and say good evening.
Big up you now. You get me? Because you don't have to take it. He's a human being.
And the thing is, bro, you know what it is now? The media and all will try slaying him. Oh, he's unprofessional. No, he's professional. Because they're taking the mick out of his accent, and if anything, they're xenophobic towards him because the guy comes from a different country. So if the media starts on him, we all know what the media is about then.
Yeah, real talk.
It is what it is. Listen, people, big up to all of you lot. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're supporting the channel. Big up to all of you lot. There's so many comments. Listen, this is supposed to only be an hour show. It's gone on to an hour and a half. Because me and Deji had to put Fuad back in his place. You know what I'm saying? We had to show him what time it is. Isn't it, Fuad?
Come on. Season starts this week. I've taken screenshots of all these people as well. So I'll
Listen.
be putting it up there, all their predictions.
I'm here to give you both therapy, bro. I brought you back to reality. And you know, I brought Digi back to reality. I brought Northside back to reality. And you know what, boys? I do it for free. You know? I'm a psychiatrist by trade, innit? I charge you, but you two, every week for free. You're my brothers. I love you.
Listen, it is what it is, people. You already know, yeah? On this channel, Fuad makes
Well, I love this guy,
he gets
though.
it wrong.
I love Deji, you know, bro.
You already know. Man's made prediction. Once again, another season of Fuad saying if we don't get top 4, he has to go. He said that last
No,
season.
tag it in. Tag it in. No, you know what, offside? This season,
I've seen you.
all right. I'm gonna support him till me, but you gotta get top 4 and the Europa League.
That's not happening. That's not happening.
Listen, Deji, big up for coming on. You got any last words before we lock off?
Yeah, bro. Look, I'm excited for the season. You know, finally now we can stop the kind of you know, like our thoughts and opinions, because ultimately our thoughts and opinion don't really matter. You know, the real thing starts on Friday, and you know we'll see who's real. Just want to say, Tony Claude, Gunner TV, seeing you, bro. Therefore, would be a pleasure to get you in the building. Let's have that conversation. But the reality is, you know, like Forward, you know, I respect you as an individual, but you know that by you pumping your chest and saying that Arsenal's going to finish third this season, you are going to look pretty stupid. So I'm just saying, you know, that's real talk. Arsenal Manic as well has offered to put 50 quid down in terms of the bet. Yes, I still got that bet. Lungo talked about he'll put 50 quid on Spurs if Spurs win the Premier League. All of that. We're snapping all of that because, yes, we want all of those people pumping their chest. So, look, there's the only other thing, bro, is if we can get some sort of proxy thing to work out where some of the fans are, because Arsenal Manic definitely has a few screws loose. And I just want to get some help for Arsenal Manic. You know what I mean? Just call
Manic's a bad boy, man.
Transport police and help
Pick up Manic, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Apart from that, all good. All bless up.
Listen, on that bombshell, we're out.